Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back to my channel, My Loverlies. If you've never been here before, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am so happy you found me. I do so hope that you will like and subscribe before you leave. Become part of the Mama family. Mama's got your back, at least where makeup's concerned, and definitely when that makeup is cheap. Today it is once again that time of the month. Da, da, da. BoxyCharm is here. I am so excited. We have a ton of stuff to talk about today. Before we get started, a very special, very warm welcome to any of those that are new to my channel. I am so incredibly happy that you are here. If you enjoy the content, I do so hope that you will mash that thumbs up button. I hope that you will subscribe if you have not already. And I hope that you will ring my bell, turn on your notifications, so that way, next time I upload a video, you can come right back here and we can hang out together again. Also, my makeup is done today. I did make sure to film a TikTok on today's eye look if you're interested. I used the Profusion Metachrome palette. Such a goodie. Nobody ever talks about it. I did make sure to film a TikTok. If you guys are interested, I'll have the links for that in the description box below, along with the tags to all of my other socials, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. If you are not following me on all my other socials, you definitely should go do that. I post fun content every single day. And if you're following me everywhere, you don't have to worry about missing a single moment of it. All right, my loverlies. With all of that out of the way, let's jump in to the new goodies. Just in case you don't know what BoxyCharm is, it is a makeup subscription service. You get a box sent to you once a month, usually arrives somewhere in the middle of the month, at least for me. Goes for around $30, $32, depending on where you are. It contains 5 full-sized beauty products. Now, it's usually a mixture of skincare, there's some makeup in there, some makeup tools, even a little bit of hair care mixed in there every once in a while. Some months are spectacular, some months not so much so, but on a whole, it's exciting. It's like an exciting little gift that you get every single month. Now, the way they break it down is you get 2 power picks, which are products that they choose for you. And then the other 3 products you get to choose yourself from a plethora of options that they provide to you. Now, after you've chosen all 5 of your products, you then have the option to add on products to your box. And that is my favorite part of the whole process. The add-ons are usually products that are brand new to the website. They have not been on the drop shop yet, so you're getting first come, first serve kind of thing. That's when you're going to find a lot of your complexion products, especially if you have a pretty common skin tone and, you know, get sold out pretty easily. That's when you can kind of jump on those. So I always get super excited about the add-on portion. I did get quite a few add-ons this month, so we'll go over those in just a minute. We're going to start with the power picks, then work into my choices, and then we'll get into the add-ons. Now, the first add-on for this month's box is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen. It says this has an SPF of 50. Now, y'all, I find it so odd that they're giving us a sunscreen in the middle of winter. If you're like me and you live in the South, we are in the middle of a hellacious cold front right now. It is literally snowing outside right now. I haven't seen the sun in months, and sunscreen is pretty much the last thing on my mind. However, this will come in handy when the sun does decide to show its face once again. I'm eagerly awaiting that for sure. But this Glow Recipe is a pretty trendy brand right now. Everybody is absolutely loving the Watermelon Glow line just in general. So as much as I don't have a lot of use for this right now, I still am pretty excited to see this product in general. Can always use a good sunscreen. So it says, looking for a sunscreen that will enhance your glow. Well, you found it. This gentle mineral and chemical sunscreen hydrates, helps protect your skin, and even delivers a glow boost. Plus, ingredients like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and even aloe help even out the appearance of your complexion over time. Says this MSRP's for $35. $35 seems about right, especially for a Glow Recipe product. Glow Recipe is a rather expensive brand just in general. First of all, the packaging, Super, super adorable. I love this little cotton candy theme that they've got going on. The blue leading into the pink. I love the cute little watermelons on the front. You open it up. Ooh, the actual packaging is really nice as well. Very soft, kind of like millennial pink packaging. Feels super nice. What does it actually... So that's what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like blended out on the back of my hand. Ooh, it feels nice and hydrating. Very thin, lightweight consistency. Has a really gorgeous kind of like slight watermelon scent. It definitely smells like sunscreen as well. But there's that little bit of a fruity hint in there as well. Definitely gave the back of my hand a beautiful glow. Like a gorgeous dewy kind of finish. I'm actually pretty excited about this. $35, probably wouldn't pick it up on its own, but in my BoxyCharm, I'm actually really, really excited about it. I can't wait to use that. It seems like this is going to be one of those products, one of those sunscreens that works beautifully underneath makeup. It's going to give your skin just a little bit of extra hydration. Also has just a teeny bit of like a tack or a stick to it as well. So it's going to make a beautiful primer. Next up, shocker, we have another eye cream. Y'all, we get an eye cream from BoxyCharm literally every single month. Every single month there is another eye cream to use or to try. As long as I have a BoxyCharm subscription, I will never need to buy another eye cream in my life. They will keep you stocked with eye cream and highlighter. Eye cream and highlighter, you can always guarantee you're going to get one of each in your BoxyCharm. So what does it say? This is the Kopari Niacinamide and Caffeine Eye Bright Cream. We're sensing a little bit of a theme already this month. They're focusing on glow. They're focusing on niacinamide and hydration, which as a super dried up dusty old mummy, I do not have a problem with that at all whatsoever. Says the Kopari Beauty Niacinamide and Caffeine Eye Bright Cream. See ya, dark circles. This lightweight and refreshing eye cream helps tackle your pesky eye troubles to help brighten them in no time. With clinically backed active ingredients like niacinamide and caffeine, it helps reduce the appearance of dark circles and puffiness while also soothing and hydrating your skin. MSRP's for $36. All right. $36. I have heard of Kopari before. I do know this brand. I quite enjoy them. They have these like lippy lip glossies that are delightful. I have the coconut and watermelon ones and they're so good. I actually found them at Burke's one time in like a little 3-pack. They're so good. It's like a lip gloss and a balm all in one. They're delightful. However, I haven't tried very much just in general from this brand, so I'm excited to try it out. Unicorn, super cute. I actually love this kind of minty green color. This is what your actual packaging looks like. I am not going to open this up because I'm still working on my Elemis. This is my Elemis Pro Collagen Advanced. I've been really liking this stuff. So hydrating. Feels so gorgeous on the under eyes. So I'm not going to open this up when it comes to skincare. The minute you pop that top, the timer starts. Not ready to start this particular timer yet, but I'm excited about it. It says a refreshing eye cream comprised of clinically backed active ingredients, including niacinamide and caffeine, to reduce the appearance of dark circles and puffiness while simultaneously soothing and hydrating the skin. All right, so it's not necessarily going to do a bunch for anti-aging and lines and wrinkles, but it's going to help with puffiness and it's going to help with dark circles. I have both of those, so not mad at this product at all. Again, I can always use a good eye cream. I just feel like they don't need to send us one every single month. I have so many things of eye cream at this point in time. Like I said, I will never have to buy another one for as long as I live. As excited as I am to try this product, I don't know. I wish it was something other than an eye cream. So first 2 products down and they've both been skincare. I wonder if we're actually going to see any makeup this month. Next up, we have my first choice of the month. This is the Seraphine Botanicals Geranium and Glow Blush and Highlight palette. This looks super pretty. I love this packaging. This kind of like pastel, super pretty. Makes me wish and long for spring. I am so ready. Like I said, it's so cold here. Y'all, it is so cold here. And I live in a super old, very drafty house, and it is insanely difficult to keep this house warm in the wintertime. It's crazy. So we, at night, we've been just kind of huddling on the couch, under blankets, trying to stay warm. It's been a little bit rough. I am so ready for the sun to come back and for some warmth to fill the land again. I just cannot wait. And this just makes me wish for spring. This kind of packaging just screams spring to me. I'm excited about this though. I can always get down with a good like blush highlight palette. I love a good blush, and this one, it seems like it might be pretty good quality. I definitely have never heard of this brand before, which is another one of the things that I love about BoxyCharm, is I'm always trying a brand or trying brands that I've never heard of before. So it's a great way to explore the makeup community. However, let's see, what does this actually look like? So you open it up, the actual packaging is super nice. It's a good heavyweight kind of cardboard packaging. You get a full-size mirror, and then these are your blush shades. So, ooh, that one looks like it's been swatched. It seems like you get 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. I'm assuming these are your highlights. These are your highlights, and these are your blush shades. I think the colors look super, super pretty. This soft pink matte blush looks absolutely delightful. Very soft rosy pink tone. And then we have something that is just a tiny bit peachier. Both of those super pretty. And then we have a pink highlight. Ooh, that's nice. That's really, really pretty. And then we have something that's just a little bit more champagne. So there are all 4 shades. Very, very pretty. To me, it just seems like a pretty standard blush palette. But what does it have to say? What does the description say? It says, did someone say glow? This pretty palette will give you a gorgeous lit from within radiance in just a few swipes. The velvety, long-wearing formula applies like a dream and never looks streaky, patchy, or dry. MSRP's for $55. You guys already know what I'm going to say. I don't even need to say it. There is no reason in the world why you would ever need to actually spend $55 on a blush and highlight quad. There are 1,000,001 different brands out there who are going to do it just as well as this, if not better, for a fraction of the price. I'm wondering if this has like skincare in it, or what makes this so special. It says, this true to pan talc-free palette is designed to create a lit from within radiance and a flush of color on the cheeks that melts effortlessly with your makeup without looking streaky, patchy, or dry. The velvety, long-wearing formula fuses silicone-coated pigments and finely milled kaolin in a smooth, lustrous base for optimal color payoff and a sophisticated halo of light. All shades have a rich yet comfortably lightweight texture to allow for exquisite blendability, imparting a luxurious rosy glow. I don't know. It sounds awful nice, doesn't it? I think the colors are super pretty. Again, I don't think it's anything like, oh, absolutely spectacular, but very, very pretty. Wouldn't spend $55 on it, but not mad to receive it in my boxy. Y'all, next up, we got an eye brush set. You know, mama cannot resist a good eye brush set. I am a hoarder when it comes to makeup brushes, especially eyeshadow brushes. I just feel like I'm always on the hunt for that perfect eyeshadow brush, especially if you have hooded or, smaller eyes like I do, or hooded eyes. It can be really difficult to find those perfect brush shapes. So when I saw this, I was super excited. I've never tried anything from this brand. This is Them Beauty, and I know that they are an independently owned brand. I know that some of their eyeshadow palettes are phenomenal. I've seen people do reviews on them. Again, haven't tried anything from them yet, but I've seen people review their eyeshadow palettes and just love them so very much. I did end up ordering one of their eyeshadow palettes. It should be here in the beginning of next month, so I'm very, very excited about that. However, for the time being, we're just going to have to content ourselves with testing out the brushes. Now, this is the Eyes on Me 4-piece essential eye brush set. It comes with 4 different eye brushes. I haven't played with these yet, but I am very, very intrigued. I'm very excited to see what the quality is all about, things like that. It seems to me like they're not ridiculously overpriced. They're a little bit more expensive than the brushes I usually go for, but I'm hoping that the quality reflects that. So you get 4 separate eye brushes. It says, this eyeshadow brush set is your must-have for creating any look you can dream up. With fluffy bristles and comfort grip, it not only provides easy to blend application, but also makes layering and blending a breeze. Perfect for beginners and experts alike, this set will have you mastering the art of the everyday look in no time. MSRPs for $25. So 5, 10, 15, 20, that's what, like a little bit over $5 a brush. So the first one we have is the E01. This is the Firm Blending Shadow Brush. This goes for $9 just on its own. It feels really nice. I love how long the brushes are. I love how long the handles are. I have teeny tiny short little T-Rex arms, and sometimes it can be difficult to kind of like get to this other eye. So when a brush is nice and long, whoo, makes me very, very happy. This is nice. I like the density of the bristles. They're nice and soft. Now they are synthetic bristles, which usually I prefer. They're easier to maintain and clean. So there's that. I like that they have those little purple tips on them. Super, super cute. The actual like handles are really nice. Like they do have that kind of comfort grip on them. So they're going to fit in the hand really nicely. Yeah, they're nice. The quality seems to be on par with an indie brand kind of makeup brush set. The next one we have is the flat eyeshadow brush. This is the E02. This one goes for $8, and this one is just your standard flat eyeshadow brush. Again, I like the density. It's nice and soft, but it's not, it's like stiff, but it's not too stiff. So it's really going to go on and pick up product nicely and deposit it pretty well on the lid. Very excited about this one. And then we have two like much smaller, more detail oriented brushes. So the next one is the this is the small flat shadow brush. This one, it goes for $8 as well. A much smaller, much denser and stiffer flat packing brush. This is going to be great to pack any kind of shimmer or metallic onto the eye, or even if you wanted to use it to like highlight the brow bone, do the inner corner, things like that. It's going to be perfect. And then last but not least, we have this teeny tiny little one, and this is the E05. This is the detail shadow brush. This goes for $6 just on its own, and this is just a feeny little flat, very stiff packing brush. This is one of those that I would use as maybe like a liner brush, or even to smudge along the lower lash line, something like that. All in all, I think the quality of these brushes is spectacular. I think they're beautiful. I love the color. I love the way they're laid out. They definitely feel a little bit elevated. They feel like they're worth the $5 a piece. So all in all, very excited about these. I love that we're getting to fluffier brushes and to more detail-oriented brushes. I think that oftentimes when you get sets like this, you're getting the flat eyeshadow brushes, but then you're getting like a liner brush, something like that. I like the range of shapes in this set. I think they're all very useful, and I'm excited to play with them. And the very last product in this month's base BoxyCharm is this one right here. This is the F.A.R.A.H Smooth Focus Face Primer. Y'all, I love a good primer. I really do. I feel like primer, again, is one of those things we all use every single time we do our makeup, and a good blurring face primer is always welcome. This one is a little bit pricey. It goes for $22. First of all, packaging looks so bougie. Again, I've never heard of this brand before, but I'm excited to play with it and try it out. I love the packaging though. I love this white and gold kind of like color combo. It looks so bougie. Gives me very high hopes that it's going to be a good product. Ooh. Okay, so it comes in just a straight up little squeezy tube, but again, it's got that same kind of color combination, that white and gold. It just does something to me. Now, what does the description have to say about this product? It says, the secret to flawless skin under your makeup, this pore smoothing and blurring face primer. That's basically like Photoshop for your face. With niacinamide to help brighten up dull spots and hyaluronic acid for a mega moisture boost. You'll be rocking that no filter needed look all day long. MSRPs for $22. I'm kind of excited about this. I think that description sounds mighty delightful. Let's squeeze. Oh, okay. So that definitely looks like a silicone-based primer for sure. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got kind of like that, almost like that frosty, clear kind of texture to it. Yeah, that is definitely a silicone-based primer. Ooh, but it does feel hydrating. This has that same kind of feel as the, I want to say, We got a primer last month that felt very, very similar to this. It reminds me of the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. It's got that same kind of texture to it. What is there dimethicone in this? Prep your skin with our Smooth Focused Face Primer to unlock the secret to a picture-perfect, airbrushed appearance. Experience makeup that stays put, looking fresh and radiant all day long with our lightweight, silky face primer formula. Infused with skin-nourishing ingredients, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide, this primer not only provides a smooth base, but also helps to hydrate and condition your skin, leaving it feeling refreshed and revitalized. Hyaluronic acid provides hydration, plumping the skin and reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, while niacinamide works to refine pores, improve skin texture, and even out skin tone. Our Smooth Focused Face Primer works wonders in creating a perfect canvas for your makeup, ensuring a long-lasting and flawless finish. And now we move into the add-on portion of the video. My very, very favorite part. Super excited. They had some really fantastic products in the add-on section this month. Now, I usually try to get as much as I can out of the add-on section, just so that I can show you guys what's available, because even if you don't pick it up in the add-on section, 9 times out of 10, it's going to show up on the drop shop here eventually. So I figured I'd test it out now. First thing I picked up was this little eyeshadow palette. This is from Trend Beauty, and I picked up one of the Trend Beauty eyeshadow palettes, I want to say a couple of months ago. Trend Beauty is not a high-end brand. They are super affordable, even at full price. I think this eyeshadow palette only went for around 12 bucks. However, I've never seen a Trend Beauty on sale anywhere that in any store I've ever been to. So not exactly sure where they retail at. However, I do really enjoy their eyeshadow quality. So this is the Rio in Rio Love. I'm not sure, but this is the Rio eyeshadow palette. I picked it up just because it looked so fun and tropical. It's very, very wearable and neutral, while still being nice and fun and bright at the same time. I love these kind of warmer neutral tones, and then you get the bright pops of these colors down here at the bottom. They have a beautifully pigmented eyeshadow formula, which makes me so super happy. Can't wait to play with this. Their shimmers are actually super nice as well. Look at that. I paid $3.50 for this eyeshadow palette, which is not a bad price point at all, especially considering you're getting 15 shades of eyeshadow. You're getting a pretty decent amount of product in here as well. Very, very excited about it. Says this gorgeous palette of 15 richly pigmented shades contains all the colors you'll need for every event, occasion, and look imaginable. This palette will be your go-to for everything from dramatic smoky eyes to subtle natural looks. Its sleek packaging makes it easy to take with you anywhere, so you'll have the perfect shade wherever you go. MSRP's for $12. I picked it up for $3.50. Not mad about it at all. I picked up another eyeshadow palette. This time I picked up the palette from OFRA, and I really, really enjoy OFRA just in general. I think their powder quality is so good. It is so good. It is so thin and lightweight and blendable and just so gorgeous. I really enjoy I just enjoy their products in general. They are ridiculously expensive, so I don't get to play with their products very often. So when I do come across one of their products on the drop shop, I always pick it up just because I know that I'm going to enjoy it. This is their signature 5-pan palette in the luxe variation. It is so super cute. Open it up. These are your shades. So you get, what do you get? You get 2 mattes, 2 shimmers, and then you get this highlighter in the center. Now this is one of their most famous highlights. This is in the shade Rodeo Drive. Absolutely adore their highlighters. They're so stinking pretty. When I tell you their highlighters are some of the most beaming and like just intergalactic, just insanely pigmented, they're just so pretty. They're so pretty. I'm going to take just this fluffy eyeshadow brush and go into this center shade. And we'll just do just a little bit. Can you guys see that instantly? It just goes on and gives such a glow to the skin, but they're never glittery. or chunky in any way. They don't emphasize texture. They just look so smooth and glowy and gorgeous. I cannot resist an OFRA highlight. I don't want to resist it, so therefore I don't even try. But yeah, this is super adorable. I picked this up for, I think it was 12 bucks. Yeah, $12 I spent on it. Says, make your champagne wishes come true with this palette of rich mochas and shimmery bronzes. Featuring and inspired by our Rodeo Drive highlighter, these glamorous shades will have you cruising through your glam life with finesse. MSRP's for $32. I picked it up for $12. I saved quite a bit of money on this palette, and of course it's just a super teeny tiny little 5-pan eyeshadow palette. It's going to be so easy to use and wear. Let's do a little bit of a swatcheroo on some of these other shades. Oh, they are absolutely known for their shimmer shades. Their shimmer formula, it's like a liquid baked, it's like a liquid to powder kind of formula. It's definitely baked, but they're so high shine and so pigmented. They're just stunning. And then their mattes are just as spectacular as the shimmers are. They have such a blendable kind of quality to them. You can definitely tell it is a high quality formula. Super pigmented, but they blend out beautifully. They never patch on me. They have a great mobility to them as well. I'm going to try to blend this out just on the back of my hand so you can see what I'm talking about. But they just blend out so beautifully and so effortlessly. I really do enjoy the OFRA formula just in general. So I'm super happy to have added this to my collection. I will get a ton of use out of this one. I picked up this little highlight. This is the I do not know how to say that, but it's ORYZA. I had never heard of this brand before, but I saw a picture of this highlight on the website and it just looked so super pretty. I was like, let's test it out. I got this for $3.50. Y'all, believe it or not, this is actually a full-size product. When I got this in the mail, I was like, is this a deluxe mini? And I just didn't know. But no, it's not. It's a full-size product. This one is, I believe this product in general is discontinued, which sadly is the case for most of the things that we get from the BoxyCharm drop shop. But it says, craving an ethereal lit from within glow? This baked highlighter is here to impress you with its warm white gold hue and blendable formula. It's formulated with organic, or I do not know how to say that word, sativa rice for a boost of moisture and vitamin E to deliver a golden sheen that wouldn't even think about clinging to dry patches. MSRP's for $29. Again, I picked it up for $3.50. $29 for this teeny tiny little thing is mind-boggling to me. Like, who would ever? But I just like, I gotta say, I'm very, very intrigued. Like, I'm very curious about what's actually going on here. It doesn't feel like anything super special, but that's what it looks like. It's a little bit subtle. It's a little bit on the subtle side for me, so I'm definitely glad I didn't pay full price. Let's do like a little bit up here. Let's see what it looks like. Just kind of, it definitely has a really beautiful kind of glow to it. I would say this is more on the subtle side of highlights, but it is very, very pretty. I was trying to say pretty and beautiful at the same time, but it definitely has almost that wet looking kind of sheen to it. It's not glittery or chunky in any way. It's just a very, very soft kind of wet sheen on the skin. Very, very pretty. Not something that I would like ooh and ah over, but if you like a good subtle kind of highlight, I feel like you would enjoy this quite a bit. The brand, or y'all, if you know how to say this brand, please let me know in the comments. It's ORYZA Beauty. And this is the Baked Opaline Highlighter in the shade Sunkissed. I also picked up another face mask. Aceology is one of my very favorite brands to get face masks from. I just think their masks they just work. The only place I ever purchase Aceology from is the BoxyCharm drop shop, just because just on their own they're stupidly expensive. This is the Here We Glow berry mask. And I just thought this one sounded so delightful. It says it brightens, protects, and renews. Says this is our at Aceology. We're ready to be your skin's new best friend. You'll love our skincare because it's fun to use, will make you feel fancy fresh, and has been backed up by the sciencey stuff to answer all your skincare needs. Leave us in charge of the instant results and long-term benefits while you continue being your fabulous self. Don't mind if I do. So this is what it looks like. I love this like lavender purple kind of tone. So this is just a kind of like squeezy tube, and y'all, I'm gonna end up using this mask. Oh, I don't want to open it. I love the Aceology masks so very much. They're delightful. This one says flaunt beautifully bright bouncy skin with the radiance boosting Aceology Berry Instant Glow Mask. Powerful antioxidants from 5 berry extracts work in tandem with 14 fresh fruit extracts to encourage a healthy glow, whilst kaolin clears impurities and allantoin renews your complexion, leaving you with noticeably glistening, smooth, and clarified skin. This is a combo made in Skin Heaven. MSRP is $469. We all know that broke little me could never afford to spend $69 on a face mask, but baby, I can spend $12, and that's how much I picked this one up for. I think at $12, it's worth that all day, every day. You get a good amount of product in here. You get 2.19 fluid ounces, so quite a few different applications in this little tube. I love that it's a squeezy tube. You can get every last little drop of product out of there. And these always just leave my skin looking so pretty. This brand in general has never done me wrong, so I will continue to absolutely love on them. I got a concealer. Y'all, again, the add-on section is really where I like to get most of my boxy complexion products when it comes to concealer, foundation, things like that, because I have a pretty I don't know if it's common or not, but 9 times out of 10 my shade is sold out, so I really don't get to partake too awful much on the foundation end of the spectrum when it comes to BoxyCharm. But this one, they had the concealer in my shade, so I was super excited about that. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer. I got this one in the shade, I think I just got this in the shade 1. I'm assuming it's the lightest shade that they carry. But y'all, can we take a minute for this absolutely stunning packaging? This is my first Anastasia Beverly Hills complexion product. I think I've tried a couple of their lippies. I've definitely tried some of their eyeshadow, things like that, but none of the complexion products. I am super excited about this. I think the packaging is stunning. This definitely feels and looks super bougie, so I cannot wait to play with it. It says a medium to full coverage concealer, flawless looking skin starts with the ABH Magic Touch Concealer. This creamy, lightweight concealer melts over the skin to correct, brighten, blur, and conceal, leaving a natural-looking second skin finish. With a buildable medium to full coverage finish, the water consistency formula uses light-reflecting ingredients to neutralize imperfections and create that soft focus look. MSRP is $429, so it's a $30 concealer. I don't think that's super stupid kind of expensive, but definitely more than I spend on a concealer 9 times out of 10. Super big doe foot applicator. This reminds me very much of my Lancome concealer applicator, that same super big kind of doe foot. I'm really hoping that this shade works for me. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Maybe just a little bit light and just a little bit yellow, but I can definitely make it work. This is spectacular. It sounds like it's going to be beautifully hydrating as well. A good amount of coverage. I cannot wait to play with this. If you guys have used this, let me know in the comments how do you feel about it. Now, quite possibly the thing that I am the most excited for in this entire box is this bad boy right here. This is the Danessa Myricks Dewy Wet Balm, but this is in the shade Rosewater. Y'all, Danessa Myricks is one of those brands that is, it's like a, I want to play with everything she releases. Every single product she releases just looks like something I would love. Her Lightworks palettes are some of my most coveted palettes. Like, I don't own them. I will never purchase them. They're insanely expensive and I just don't have the budget for it. But every single time they come across my feed or I see them and I'm just like, oh, I just drool over them. They look so spectacular. Now, 90% of her products are they're just too expensive for me to even just bother with. But this is the first product that I've ever seen on the on the drop shop that was like, okay, I need this. Now, the very first ever Danessa Myricks products that I played with were those eyeliners, and they were atrocious. They were so bad. Such an incredible letdown that it kind of spoiled the brand for me just a little bit. But when I saw this, I was like, we've got to try it. We've got to try it. I've got to try it. So I picked it up. I picked this up for $12. Can we just take a minute for this freaking packaging? Like, it is so incredibly beautiful. I cannot wait to open this. What does it say about this just in general, though? It says, this lightweight translucent balm delivers an instant glass skin effect that makes your skin look extra dewy and hydrated. The subtle glow can be worn with or without makeup. This balm is designed to melt into skin without stickiness to provide a healthy looking glow. MSRP's for $24. So I'm wondering if this is like a primer. Is this an actual highlight? Is this what is this? Like what? Okay, so that's what she looks like. Super beautiful. Very pretty, kind of like rose gold, pinky color. Let's do a swatcheroo. See what she looks like. So there's what the swatch looks like. It does say that this is a translucent balm, so it's just supposed to give you a little bit of a hint of color, but mostly like a glossy shine. It does feel really beautiful. It's got a very thin kind of texture to it. Doesn't feel sticky or greasy in any way, but it definitely feels like a balm kind of texture. So that's what it looks like swatched on the back of my hand. There's definitely a little bit of that kind of glossy kind of finish. There definitely is a little bit of pigment there as well. It's got almost a little bit of like this bronzy, rosy kind of glow to it. I'm feeling like I could use this on my cheeks as a like highlight bronzer kind of situation. I'm going to take my sponge and I'm just going to tap it into here and pick up a little bit of product. And I'm just going to tap it right underneath my highlight just to see what it does. That looks really pretty. It's not picking up my foundation, which is what I was worried about. I was worried that it wasn't going to play well with other face products, but it's not picking anything up. And I think that's because it's such a thin kind of texture that it's not clinging. But it definitely is giving me just that little bit of like glowy, glossy kind of dewy shine to the cheeks. Let's put just a little bit on my chin. I like it. I like it. This is not going to be a full glam kind of thing, but I could just imagine this like in the middle of summer if I'm doing a just a glossy, light, glowy kind of look, just kind of tapping this on the high points of my face and just letting it be glowy and glossy. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited about this. Danessa Myricks definitely does things that are geared more towards makeup artists, things like that. She definitely does color and things like that, but she does it with more, she definitely focuses more on hydration and glowy, glossy, natural kind of looking skin, that kind of thing. So I'm excited. I'm intrigued to play with this a little bit more. I'm not disappointed though, and that's the biggest thing. I picked up another little deluxe sized mini, but this is from Them LaLa Beauty, and I actually really enjoy this brand. I picked up another one of their little deluxe mini things, but I picked it up of a bronzer, and that bronzer is delightful. Super buttery and gorgeous and smoothing and velvetizing on the skin. Love it so much. But then I saw that they had a cream blush, and I was like, yes please. Picked this up for $3.50, so not a ton of money at all. I really enjoy the LaLa packaging. It's just kind of super cute and straightforward. This color is so pretty. Cannot wait to play with this. That's what she looks like. It's just like it's a pretty straightforward kind of everyday pink. Not too warm, but not too cool either. It's going to be super pretty and natural looking on the cheeks. Very excited for this. And then I picked up a skincare because I usually focus on the makeup, but I picked up this skincare product in general because I was like, I've heard so many people talking about this product specifically. I was like, we've got to try this out. This is the Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Acid Gel Moisturizer. I have heard everybody and their mama talking about this, and I just had to have it. I had to pick it up, and y'all, I only paid $12 for it. So I thought that was pretty much a steal. Now, there was no way I was going to pass it up. Look at this packaging. Look at this packaging. Look how freaking adorable it is. So what does it say? It says, this lush, dewy, hydrating cream is powered by micro-sized, fast-absorbing blue hyaluronic acid, while peptidopenthenol complex and squalane visibly firm and reinforce skin's moisture barrier for a healthy and resilient complexion. We took regular hyaluronic acid and amplified its hydration power through a unique double fermentation process with a word I can't pronounce, a moisturizing agent derived from deep sea algae. It says the result, tiny but mighty micro-sized blue hyaluronic acid, which absorbs better and faster for truly deep, long-lasting hydration. Now this MSRP's for $40. I picked it up for $12. I am so freaking stoked. Oh, and it's sealed for your protection. We love that. Y'all, I can't get over this packaging. Look how freaking cute this is. It looks like it should be on a toy shelf somewhere. I am stoked. I can't wait to play with this. It even comes with its own teeny tiny little spatula. Oh, I'm so excited. Y'all, that is it for this month's BoxyCharm unboxing. I hope it was entertaining for you in some small way. If I would love to know what you guys got in your BoxyCharms this month. Did you get the same things I did? Did you get different stuff? Are you intrigued by anything that I picked up? Do you need to know more? There's things to talk about here, guys. As always, no filters, no fancy lighting. It is just me sitting in front of my camera playing with some BoxyCharm goodies. Hoping you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. I will make sure to put a full list of everything I talked about in today's video in the description box below. Of course, if you have any questions about anything I talked about in today's video, all you gotta do is leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Guys, thank you so very much for being here. I love you so very much. And until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye.